everyone, and welcome back to our adventures in Ireland. In today's episode, we will be taking a bus tour of the Dingle Peninsula, as well as the Ring of Kerry. Hope you enjoy! So while we were in Kilkenny, we met a couple from British Columbia who were also traveling around Ireland at the same time we were. They were just going the opposite way that we were. And they recommended that we do the Devos bus tours and use them to go around the Dingle Peninsula and to ask for Batt as our bus driver. So that's who we got when we went around the Dingle Peninsula, was Batt. He did a great job of making our tour fun and entertaining.
He's humming, he's not singing. Anyone recognize that tune? Huh? No. Do you want to? Do you want to? Do you want to let it linger? The name of the group?
Cranberries.
Excellent. Cranberries. Lead singer? Dolores O'Riordan. And poor old Dolores O'Riordan, the same thing happened to her, as did Whitney Houston. Took a cocktail or whatever, went for a bath, and that was it. And she had a little holiday home here, I'll point it out to you now in a couple of minutes. She sold it in 2012 for 1.5 million.
Our first stop on the tour was Inch Beach. Our bus driver, Batt, told us a story that a lot of people drive out on this beach and the tide comes in and they get stuck on the beach. So there's this local guy who has a tractor and he waits for the tide to come in and then he drives his tractor down to the beach so that he can pull people out and make a little extra money as well.
Fear of what comes after. We'll hold on for better days. Let our past be in the shadow. Days like these, we can see the way to live out a new chapter. Tide's coming our way as we move closer to the matters. Times like these, they come and go, so let this feeling grow. Finally see what we've always known, so let this feeling grow. These days come to life like a river keeps on winding. We know this is our time. Keep the memories that we're finding. Times like these, they come and go, so let this feeling grow. Finally see what we've always known, so let this feeling grow.
So we pulled over here so that we could stop and pet baby sheep, which cost us €4 per person, as well as to see a beehive hut.
Yep. Yeah, he's effectively untied my shoe.
Times like these, they come and go, so let this feeling grow.
Aren't they so cute? Now I have to go home and get myself a couple of sheep.
Finally see what we've always known, so let feel it grow. Times like these.
Can you see the sleeping giant laying on his back? His head is to the right. Here's a fun fact for you. The end of Star Wars: The Force Awakens was filmed at the top of this headland. As we pull into the quaint little town of Dingle, you will notice a picture of a dolphin with the name Fungi on the side of the main building. For 30 years, Fungi stayed in the harbor here and swam alongside the boats, canoes, as well as other swimmers. He disappeared in October 2020. There's now a bronze statue of him.
The next day we toured the Ring of Kerry. We had a different driver today, but he too was delightful and full of great information. Next we stopped at the Kerry Bog Village, where we experienced the culture, customs, and living conditions of my ancestors through the famine years in the late 19th century. Inside these thatched roof homes, we could see what it was like to live in these quaint little homes. No wonder people spent a lot of time outside back then. They also had a couple Irish wolfhounds. Fun fact, they are the world's tallest breed of dog. Now we have the Kerry bog ponies. They were once almost extinct. They were used as pack and cart horses to transport peat and kelp to nearby villages. This was a mound of bog cuttings here, and I was fascinated by the smell of burning bog. We'll get back to that in a minute. This part here is a sad story of a widow and her house that she used to live in. So you might want to go back and pause at that plaque and read that story. Quite fascinating.
Welcome back. Hope you enjoyed your break and thank you for being in time.
Back to that mound of bog. We heat with wood in a North Carolina home, so I understand the work involved in gathering enough wood to heat for the winter. I was trying to learn as much as I could about this unique heat source. It seemed like everywhere we went, some bog was burning in either outdoor fire pits or in fireplaces in some of the pubs we visited. I love this smell so much that I bought some to burn at home, and actually found a candle on Etsy that smells pretty close to the original thing. If you are wondering what burning bog smells like, the best way I can describe it is that it smells like a smoldering piece of oak soaked in used motor oil. It's a woodsy, earthy, oily carbon burn smell. I think it's rather pleasant, but I can imagine it could be quite overpowering if a lot is burning around town. Next on the tour, we stopped at Kells sheepdogs. We paid €7 per person to watch the sheepdog demonstration. We thoroughly enjoyed this and was the highlight of the Ring of Kerry. Tom has trained these dogs for years, and we feel privileged to watch Tess show off her skills. We won't show the whole demonstration, but we will let you have a taste. Enjoy!
in my pockets for her. Everyone okay? I hope you all enjoyed that ride.
Thank you. At this point on the tour, Natalie fell asleep on the bus and only got off in the town of Sneem. She woke up this morning not feeling good, and the cool, windy, damp weather wasn't helping any. She is a trooper and didn't want to cancel the tour and let me down. The weather got progressively worse as well. The wind picked up more, the fog rolled in, and the mist became heavier and heavier until it became a steady light rain. I don't even think it got to 60 degrees today. It was a smart decision to stay in the warm sanctuary of the bus and get some much needed rest, because we had a lot of adventuring coming up. I tried to get as many pictures as I could so she could see what she slept through once she felt better. The next stop is at Waterville Beach, where there is a statue of Charlie Chapman, and that sculpture you see is a giant sundial. I bet the beach looks amazing when the weather is nice. I was able to get one pretty shot with a bright yellow cottage when the sun broke through the clouds. Onward we go. Have you ever wondered what a small rural church in Southern Ireland looks like? Up next, we make a quick stop at Lower Church and get to take a peek inside.